guys. Come on. So, oh my god, I love how the two people at my table are both filming me. That's so cute. So I was an ugly kid. I know it's really hard to believe because I really had like a great glow up, but I was a really ugly kid. I got glasses in the 2nd grade, and this guy once said to me, he was like, you know, boys don't make passes at girls that wear glasses, right? And I was like, Dad, I'm 7. Like, come on. Wait till I'm at least like 10 to start like getting those quips out there, buddy. I had really thick eyebrows actually. Oh my god, a 3rd person's filming. This is amazing, guys. I had really thick eyebrows when I was a kid too. Luckily, my sister, she pinned me down when I was 11, and she plucked them for me, but up until then, my family would kind of joke that like I actually wasn't really related to them, and I was one of Borat's daughters. It was kind of the family joke, which we did watch Borat as a family once a month, so he was like my pseudo daddy, so it kind of made sense. You know, unfortunately, I was ugly, and I also, as a kid, had a really bad taste in style, which I feel like you don't get to be ugly and have poor fashion taste. My outfit of choice for multiple years was a pair of cream-colored corduroy jeans and a white puffer jacket. So my sisters every day would refer to me as Spermy because I looked like a walking sperm, which I actually had coming. That was no pun intended. I didn't even write that, guys. But yeah, you know, I was a bit of an uggo, and now I do stand up, and now I get to make fun of my family here on stage, which is really nice. When I talk about my family though, I do kind of feel like the girl in that show, 13 Reasons Why, who like kills herself, and she's like, welcome to your tape. It does feel kind of shitty talking about them. But I really like it, you know, and I've been thinking about my family a lot recently. I'm getting married this year. Here he is. He's And I've been thinking a lot about my family, and you know, right, you marry into somebody else's family. So I'm like, oh God, like what shit show is he walking into? And luckily, like, we're not the kind of family who like runs a 5K on Thanksgiving. Okay, we don't do that. But I actually grew up in the family where Dad woke up on a Saturday and he decided he hated everything we fucking owned. And we spent all day cleaning it. And now I'm like that, guys. Isn't that so cool? My dad would wake up on a Saturday, and I think it would like start with like the couch or something, and he'd be like, I hate this motherfucking couch so fucking much! And then it would be like a stack of plates, and then there'd be all these shoes haunting him, and he'd be like, everybody at 7 a.m., we are fucking cleaning! And we like wouldn't even be able to like leave our rooms. We'd have to get like 2 trash bags like worth of shit, and he'd be like, nobody leaves. He made me throw away my Nintendo Wii, and he was like, you're actually kind of half-assed at the golf anyway, which to be fair, I couldn't get a par 6 on like the Nintendo Wii golf. I actually think he was really fair for doing that. One day I asked him, I said, Dad, where's my toy kitchen? He was like, I think there's a family in Mexico really utilizing it right now. He's a very generous guy. He was always focused on charity and other people's kids, which is super, super cool. Yeah, I'm definitely like that as an adult, unfortunately. My biggest crux is my car. We were very much a family who like, we can't fix anything. That's just like not our style. Anything that's broken, we threw it away. Even like I sprained my arm once, and my dad kind of looked at me and he was like, And he was like, I'm just kidding. I was like, holy shit, I'm never falling off a ripstick again. Oh my God. But my biggest crux is definitely my car. It's old, it's like 15 years old. And you know, a lot of girls, you know, it's really intimidating going to the mechanic, so a lot of girls call their dad. And my dad, I love my dad so, so much. He is gonna watch this, so I'm gonna keep saying how much I love my dad. But he's not a car guy, super smart guy, but he's just not into cars, never worked on cars. And so I called my dad the last time I was at the mechanic, and I was like, what do you think? Like, do you think this is all good? And he was like, did you mean to call me? And I was like, no, I meant to call somebody else's dad. That's so zany. Oh my God. That was so fucking embarrassing. Oh, yikes. When my sister and I, when we were like in high school, she asked him when she said, Dad, like a friend asked me to jump his car, where are jumper cables? And he was like, we're Jews, we have AAA. We have fucking jumper cables in this house. But I love my folks. I didn't just come here to shit on my family, of course. I am in the market for a 2007 Nintendo Wii, so if anyone knows anything, let me know. Thank you guys. It's been great.
Keep it going. The Rich Cats.